Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back if you are new. So let's just get straight into this video. So I'm taking my Macaque ball bit and my JD700 e-file and I'm just going to use this to do like my nail prep. And today I wanted to create a kind of spring inspired nail design with like the loose glitter and the swirls, because I've been really into that recently and I've seen it trending on Instagram. So that's the kind of nails I wanted to do today. I also seen some people on YouTube do that kind of design where they use the loose glitter to create like a design, and I thought that looked really pretty for this season. So that's kind of like what I'm going for in this video. So today I am going to apply a peel off base. This is the Aunt peel off base and I really like this one because I just like to pop my nails off. And I also apply this a little bit on my skin because it just makes it a little bit easier to remove the nails. So as that's drying, I'm going to go in with my nail tips. These are the extra long nail tips from Amazon and I really love these. They are just so amazing and I will link them down below for you guys. And to glue on the nail tips, I'm going to use my little mini UV light and also the Macaque base coat. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of the base coat on the tip of my nail. And then I'm going to have my light switched on the side. And then I just like to press the nail tip on. Just like that. Make sure that there's like no air bubbles and it fits from sidewall to sidewall. And then just hold it under the light as straight as possible. And then you just want to use your UV light to just cure it a little more. And from this nail, I'm just going to quickly like take in the sides a little bit, just because I feel like this nail was a little bit big last time since the sizes I use have finished. So I'm trying to use like a size up and I'm just going to file the edges just ever so slightly. And then I'm just going to trim down the length of my nails. I don't want to go too long today, but we're going to go about there. And I'm just going to straighten out the free edge a bit. As you can see, I didn't cut it so straight, but... So now we're just going to apply some base coat, and this is just going to be a nice thin layer so that our polygel can stick to our nails and not get any like peeling or chipping of the polygel. So this step is really important. And then I'm going to cure for about 60 seconds in my nail light. So then I'm going in with a Siesta. This is a new nude to me and I really like it. I guess I can see what all the hype is about. And to be honest, it is a really pretty nude. It's like a good mix between a pink and a peachy nude, I guess. And I just really like it. I just like saw myself wearing a full set of this nude with like nothing on there and I thought it would be so perfect. But anyways, I'm gonna get into pushing my polygel around. I'm using my 91% alcohol and I'm just using my polygel brush to just move that around. This polygel was like a lot softer. I don't know if Macaque's changed their formula or anything, but this formula was really easy to work with. And as you can see, it's such a beautiful shade. Like I really like it and I think it will be my new favorite. So when applying my polygel, I just get it exactly where I need it on my nail. I don't worry about it being too smooth at this point, and then once I'm happy, I go all over the nail and just smooth it out like this, and then it just, you know, it works out really well, and I don't have to worry and spend too much time getting it perfect and smoothing it out at the same time. So the technique that I found works best for me is just to start at the cuticle. I don't really do the 2 bead method just because I feel like I can kind of build my structure better without that method. However, sometimes when the nails are really long, I do feel like I need an extra bead, because at this point it's just too much work to try and get it done in one bead. So I just work at the cuticle area, get that area nice and flush, and then I just kind of spread out the polygel that I've put on the rest of the nail, and then I just pat it in place, and then I just go in and smooth out everything in the end. Like I said before, I just don't worry too much about getting it perfect the first time. I just push it around where I need it to go, and then smooth over the whole thing in the end. So I do have 15% off with my cart. You can use my discount code Nails by Camin for 15% off your order, and this is an affiliate link, so I will make a small commission. So I would be very grateful if you guys use my code at checkout if you were to buy any Macabre products. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps my channel out, and I really appreciate every single one of you being here. So thank you guys so much. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love doing polygel videos, and I'm also going to be uploading a lot more consistently and a lot more every week. So you don't want to miss that, so please do also hit the bell icon so you are notified every single time that I upload. So last week I bought some things from AliExpress. I just bought a couple of nail supplies, and I saw these extra long full cover tips, something that I've seen quite a few people do. They use the Femi Beauty method, i.e. the lazy girl method. They fill up the polygel inside the nail tip and then apply it to their nails. And I was wondering if that's something you guys would be interested in watching. And I've also put up a poll in my community tab, so if you guys would like to go there and vote, so you can let me know if you want to see me do that method. I'm always down to try out new things, but yeah, I always thought that that was kind of like a cool and fast way to do polygel nails. So let me know in the comments or go and vote on the poll. And once I'm done with all of my application, I make sure to cure my nails in my light for 60 seconds really well, and I make sure they're all hard. And this is what the nails looking like. Honestly, such a pretty look, and I would definitely wear this just on its own. So now I'm removing the sticky layer. I'm using my 90% alcohol, and I'm just removing everything because you really want to make sure that this layer is not here, otherwise you're going to ruin your file and mess up your e-file. So make sure that you also get the underneath of the nail, because that's also where you can get some stickiness. And then I'm going to go in with my 100 grit side of my file, and I basically just work on the sides. I go in and I make sure that those are really straight and just how I want them. and then I will do the free edge just so that the perimeters of the nails are exactly how I want them before I work over the surface. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. I'm not sure if that makes too much sense, but as you can see, I do have a little bit of an apex today as well. I usually don't focus too much on building structure because these are just videos for like content purposes, so I don't find that it's too important, but I do try. And I did switch out my nail file because I don't know what was wrong with that other nail file, but it was just not filing anything. So this is my Macart 100 grit file. Macart has amazing files, by the way. They're the only files I use for filing my nails, and they're really, really good. So I just go over the surface and I make sure it's really, really, really smooth. And I also do buff my nails using a buffing block. And this just helps me to achieve like really smooth nails, and especially when I apply my top coat, I don't like seeing the little scratches from the file, so I feel like buffing is such an important step. So I have been doing like polygel designs on my channel for quite some time now, so I'm going to be reviewing some stuff very, very soon, and I'm really excited because it's been really long since I've reviewed something, so I'm just waiting for my products to come in. So once all my nails are nice and filed and exactly how I want them, I'm just gonna wipe away the dust. This is really important as well because you do not want to mess up your top coat. I hate when I have some dust in my top coat and then it keeps like ruining my future sets. It's like really annoying for me, so this step is really, really important. And sometimes I will go and wash my hands with soap, but this is what they look like. Honestly, so beautiful matte. I really love this shade. And then I'm gonna go in with top coat because the design I want to do is gonna be with gel polish, so I kind of don't want, it's just easier to remove if I do make any mistakes. So I always like to apply a thin layer of top coat first and then cure that for 60 seconds. So today's design is inspired by Instagram. I will link them down below, but I'm using the shade Scorpio from Glow Tips. This is from one of their newer collections, I believe, and it's this beautiful sky blue. It's such a pretty shade, and I'm applying that to my palette just a little bit. You don't need like too much, and I'm going in with a long liner brush. Anyone will do, but this specific one is from a brand called Glitterbels. Really amazing brand. And I'm just basically drawing my French tip. It's pretty simple. I just kind of follow the picture, I guess. I will link the person that I was inspired by down below, and I just go ahead and draw my French tip. I do like to create a bit of a deeper French tip, especially with a longer nail. I feel like it looks a bit more flattering, I guess. So once I'm happy with that, I just go in with my gel polish brush and I just fill that in just because it saves me a lot more time and I get a more even coat, I guess. Once I'm happy with that, I'm just gonna go in and fix in any lines. So as you can tell, it was slightly uneven, so then this is when I just go in with my brush and make those corrections. So I'm just gonna repeat that on the pinky. The consistency of this gel polish was actually very nice. The Glow Tips has a very nice thick consistency, which makes the gels really pigmented. So I didn't feel like I needed to go over the French tip with 2 coats. So what you're seeing is only 1 coat. And I do have a discount code with Glow Tips. It's CAMIN10 for 10% off their website. So I'm curing each nail as I go along because I don't want to mess up my French tip. So make sure that you cure each nail once you're done with it. So for the rest of the design, I thought of doing these really cute swirls, and I thought this was like really nice touch to the design, and I really like the simplicity of it. This is why I kind of chose this one, and it's basically gonna be this swirl which I'm gonna go over with glitter, and I'm gonna be using a really pretty glitter for this, and I feel like it complemented this blue really well. So using a long brush actually makes this process really easy, and I did have to go over the line a couple of times just to get it exactly how I want, but don't worry if it's like not perfect or it's a bit wonky in some places, because you will be going over with the glitter, so no one's really going to tell that you made that mistake. And also I did try to make some of the areas of the line a bit thicker than the rest. So then I'm just going to sprinkle on that glitter, and I'm just using my cuticle pusher for this. I thought that this was going to be like the easiest way to do it. I did get some spillage, but I did put it back in the pot afterwards because I don't want to waste this glitter. It's a really pretty and like versatile glitter with a really nice like iridescent purple and blue in there. So yeah, this is definitely hands down my favorite Macaque glitter, and this was from the Pink and Bling Polygel kit. I'm not sure you can buy this individually, but if you do have that kit and you do have this glitter, then you can pretty much use this glitter with anything. But I feel like the blue kind of pieces in this glitter complemented that little light blue shade that we're using today really well. So once I apply that, I cure it in my light, and then I'm going in with this little dusting brush and removing the glitter. And as you can see, it turned out super pretty. I was really surprised how well this glitter actually worked out. And then I'm just going to repeat that to the ring finger. I'm trying to get it as symmetrical as I can. I'm trying to get it like very similar to my middle finger. And then I'm just going to keep going over the line a couple times just to get it a good thickness. So here I'm just quickly showing you that before curing, I do lightly press the glitter down a bit just because it does have some bigger pieces of glitter in here. Now be really careful when you do this because you don't want to disturb any of that blue underneath. but I just went in and pressed the glitter down a bit, cured it in my light for 60 seconds, and then I'm dusting it off again. So that is just a little tip I have, and it works out really well, especially with bigger pieces of glitter, so I hope that helps you guys out a bit. And now we're just gonna finish the nails off with some top coat, and I am gonna be adding some butterflies. And I couldn't find my nail decals. I wanted to do like the little water decals slash stickers for this design. I had these perfectly bright blue butterflies, but I couldn't find them, so I'm using these little 3D butterflies from Betsy, and they just happen to be blue, so I got really lucky there. Then I applied some cuticle oil, and this is the finished look. I really like how these nails turned out. They're so simple and so fresh for spring. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also leave me some suggestions as to what you guys want to see next. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!